I was planning on getting the cb750 ready, running this weekend. I did the oil change, put a new oil filter, and then I was gonna work on the exhaust next. And I ran into a little problem. The exhaust bolts are rusted or torqued way too tight. I cannot get them off for the life of me. I actually got 2 screws out. I got one of the exhausts out. Yeah, I got one of them out. It took me forever, but I got 2 screws out. But yeah, I tried everything. I tried PB blasting it. I tried WD-40. I tried torching it. I tried using the impact screwdriver. And that's actually how I got the 2 screws out for that one exhaust port. But the other ones, they're just in there. I can't get them off for the life of me. One of the far exhaust heads right down there, I started stripping it, so I just stopped and went and take another shot at it. I might have to actually drill them out and retap them. I don't want to do that, but I might. This might be my only option. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with the CB right now. As you can see, I got all the parts I needed. But I was just gonna put the exhaust on, throw the carbs on, and the air box on, and throw it on there and put the battery in. So just we started, but fortunately I couldn't get the exhaust on there. So that's where I'm at, and yeah, hopefully I can this week get those bolts out of there. Figure out a good way to do that without trying to drill them out. All right, guys, here's another update on trying to get the exhaust ports off. So I went to AutoZone and I picked up this product called Freeze Off, and I guess it's supposed to kind of like freeze the bolts, and that should work. So I did it. I sprayed it on for a good 20 seconds, let it sit for a minute like the instructions said, and I tried to get them off, and it still does not come off for the life of me. It does not work. I started stripping it, so I stopped right away. I do not want to strip it. You can see the ends of these. See how it's on these Phillips? It's like I literally twisted the Phillips trying to get them off. You see how it's kind of a swirl on the top? Yeah, not good at all. So, I'm back to square one again, trying to get the stupid exhaust ports off. Like I said, I got one set off, and I looked at the screws that I got off, and they don't really look too rusted at all. I mean, they don't look rusted at all. I don't know. I mean, it looks like on the top, very top, it's kind of rusty. It's probably right where it's catching. And I talked to a couple friends of mine. I got some people that kind of, who really know what they're doing on this stuff, and gonna come out and help me out on Wednesday. So hopefully they can help me out in getting these stupid screws out of the damn exhaust, so I can get this bike running. Basically, I did torch it up pretty good, because I tried heating it up, and I was nervous about torching it up and heating it up, and I don't want to crack the motor, or crack any of the fins on the engine, or anything like that. I was kind of being a little nervous Nancy about it. So, but an exhaust is really hot, but so maybe I was just being a little puss about it. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to do it again. I gotta work all day tomorrow, so I'm pretty much tapping out tonight. And like I said, I have someone coming out trying to help me on Wednesday. If not, worst case scenario, I'm going to have to drill them out and retap them. So, which is worst case scenario. So this will get done eventually. It's just taking longer than I planned. Alright, here's another update of this exhaust. Round 3. You can see how I stripped the crap out of that bolt right there. This one's pretty stripped. They're pretty much all stripped really good. Except that one I got out, but what I did this time is I got my little trusty impact drill here. Kind of rigged it up with the Phillips head. I even got another impact driver as well, a better one, because this one I bought at Harbor Freight and it was just garbage. So whatever you do not buy impact driver at Harbor Freight. Yeah, I tried it, still nothing, so I think I have another option but drilling it out and retapping it. So, in order to do that, to make my life easier when I do that, I think I'm going to have to basically just take the whole front end off this bike. I'm going to take the tires off, take the forks off, and yeah, I think that's pretty much all I'm going to take off. I mean, just so I can get in there and do some work. Throw it up on my little trusty jack over here. Just jack it up, take the front tire off, take the forks off, and yeah, basically just start drilling and start tapping the holes. So yeah, unfortunately, I think I'm freaking out of options here. I don't know what else to do. I tried everything. I don't know why they're being such a pain, you know. So, yeah, unfortunately, that's where I'm at. Hey guys, so here's where I'm at with the bike. I pretty much ran out of every option I have to getting those bolts out of the header, out of the exhaust. Those, so, basically, I mean, I was told to just keep shooting with PB Blaster for like a week and they will eventually go, but I think I stripped them beyond even doing that. So as you can, yeah, that one's pretty stripped. This one is the worst right here. That one's a shot. So, yep. Unfortunately, I don't know what else to do. I think I'm going to have to drill it out. But in order to do that, I think the easiest way to do it is pull the motor out of the bike. So I was just going to pull the front end off, but even the frame is like right there and a couple bolts on two of them. So, and in order to drill it out, it has to be dead center level, right in the middle of the bolt in order to drill it out. So I think it's just the best bet to just pull the stupid thing out. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start tearing this bike down. Like I said before in the previous videos, I wanted to ride it, put it all together and take it out for, you know, a good test drive before I start tearing it down, make sure everything is, you know, sound on it, you know. I know the brakes work good. I know that. I know I can start it without the exhaust, you know, for just real quick, but I don't know. I'm nervous doing that. So I want to do this thing. I want to do things right, and you know, I don't want to mess anything up. So I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Just get the motor out. I know the brakes work good, shocks work good, front suspension works good. I'm going to replace the rear shocks, obviously. I'm debating on reusing the front shocks. I don't know if I want to get a Gixxer front end, get a Suzuki front end on there, you know. Do like dual disc brakes in the front, you know, just, you know, debating on that. So, but yeah, one thing I did want to do is check out the electrical, you know. Everything looks kind of old, but I mean, it looks intact. You know, I checked everything. All the connections look pretty good. You know, so that's pretty good. I think I'm going to get an all new wiring harness for the bike. I know I'm going to probably cut some of the wires off because I'm not going to use front turn signals. I'm not going to use, you know, all the gadgets that's on up in front. I might do LED turn signals on the back. I'm not too sure. So yeah, I'm just kind of, still debating on my head how to do everything, So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. And then once I pull the engine out, I'm gonna tear it apart and look in the inside and just kind of see what needs to be done with the motor. I wasn't planning on doing a full rebuild. I was maybe going to do top end rebuild on the motor, but I'm still debating on it. If I got the funds, might as well. I want this bike to be pristine, perfect condition. So pretty much I'll know once I start opening it up, checking it out. When I bought the bike, it came with some goodies, like I said before in the first video. It came with all new gasket set. It came with hardware, which is great. So I'm going to put all new hardware with the Allen ends on them. So that'll be great. So I'm going to do that as well. It came with a bunch of other good stuff in here. Yeah, it's pretty much. I got another box of stuff too that came with the bike. So yeah, so I'm thinking about doing is just start tearing it down. Hopefully I have this thing torn down in no time. I know it'll be pretty quick tearing everything, taking everything off. But yeah, and then I'm gonna get the motor out, and first thing I'm gonna do with the motor is get these stupid bolts off. So I've been soaking all week, with PB Blaster, and I don't know what the best method of getting them out. I might do I might try the easy out method. I don't know. I've heard horror stories about the easy out snapping and then you're really screwed. So I don't know if the best bet is just to drill it out and retap it. I'm not 100% sure. I'm still debating on that. So, but at least I'll have the engine out and I'll be able to work. I won't have anything distracting me. It'll be. I should do a good job once this thing's out and got it on a stand, on my workbench. So yeah. So I think that's where I'm at right now. I will do more videos on the teardown process. So yeah. Well, wish me luck.